What's going on, guys? Nolan Kangas for Lingo Sports and the Cover 4 podcast. Going through my top 5 MVP candidates right now. And this race is incredible. You think of last season, right? You kind of had a few runaways. Russell Wilson through 6 weeks, 22 passing touchdowns. That's incredible, right? Aaron Rodgers, who ends up winning the award, 17 touchdowns, 2 picks, and of course Josh Allen was really great last season as well through 6 weeks, or through 6 games at least. 16 touchdowns, 4 picks. This season's a little bit tougher. There's 2 quarterbacks I have on the outside looking in. So that's Matt Stafford and Josh Allen. Both have been incredible, both on, solid winning teams and putting up good numbers. I'm just not officially there yet. Matt Stafford has had some kind of tricky games, and he's also benefited from having one of the best receivers in football this season, in Cooper Kupp, who's been fantastic as a route runner and just getting off the line of scrimmage. And then Josh Allen, on the other hand, he hasn't been as good as he was last year. The completion percentage is down a little bit, so I'm not going to give him that edge above some of the other guys on this list. The other guy pains me to do it because he was fantastic the other night, Derrick Henry. He'd be in that 6th spot right now. It's hard. The most important position is the quarterback position, and I get he's so important to that offense. Just right now on the outside looking in. So 5 was my leader last week, Justin Herbert. Didn't have a great game against Baltimore. Baltimore's defense was absolutely lights out. Herbert's still having a fantastic season, right? He's putting up highlight-worthy plays, good, solid numbers. I think 5 is okay for him. If you wanted to flip-flop him, Derrick Henry, Matt Stafford, Josh Allen, doesn't pain me. Herbert's my guy. Loved him when he was coming out of the draft. I'm going to put him there at the 5 spot. 4, Lamar Jackson. Didn't have him last week, and a lot of people might have him higher. Didn't have a great performance against the Chargers. Chargers have a really good defense. Lamar, I think there was a high off of that game against Indianapolis. That was the best performance of his career. And he kind of took a step back this week, where it was the defense that really controlled the game and the running backs who really controlled the game. That O-line was fantastic. So I'm just going to put him at that 4 spot because these 3 guys ahead of him have also been incredible. Tom Brady at 3. Bucs are the best team in football, in my opinion. Tom Brady is probably, off to the best start of his career. And it's crazy enough to say, right? He's basically got 4 number 1 receivers, where you got Godwin, Evans, and Antonio Brown, who are all similar total in receiving yards, right? So there's no alpha on this offense. It's just Tom Brady just dealing. He's been incredible. 2, I have Dak Prescott. And I don't think I've had him. Maybe I had him last week, but he just keeps performing to another level, right? And his receivers are even, dropping the ball at times. His coach is horrible with clock management. Kellen Moore's been dialing up some really nice plays and good designs, but Dak's been on another level right now, and he's right in the thick of it. So he's my number 2 spot. Number 1, of course, is Kyler Murray. Undefeated Cardinals team. He's putting up great numbers, but the key thing for him, he's always been able to throw that deep ball. It's over the middle of the field, right? He's always kind of struggled with that. Maybe that's because of his height. Can't see over the offensive line as well as some of these other taller quarterbacks. Kind of struggled with that medium range. He's been terrific this season with that. They're one of the best offenses in football, and he's a huge part of it. That's my top 5. It's hard to say. Lots of honorable mentions. Maybe in the coming weeks it shuffles up a little bit. Maybe we get a running back up there. Maybe Herbert comes back down. Maybe Kyler has a bad performance. He's got Green Bay coming up in a couple weeks. But that's the top 5 after 6 weeks.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Lingo Sports and Lingo News for a whole lot more just like this.